What is up? What is good, everybody? Thank you for tuning into Easy TV once again, and thank you for tuning in to another Easy Flips video. This is a series on the channel where I talk about some of the stuff that I gathered up over the past week or 2 weeks that are flipping online right now. Things that aren't necessarily sneakers or hype stuff, but that are still flipping for money, showing you guys that it doesn't take to have a lot of capital in order to make some money by doing the resale game, especially during quarantine. Although I know we're kind of opening up a little bit more, and that's actually changing a lot of things, obviously, about the resale market as well, the kind of items that are selling. You're going to see some items today that I've already sold, but are probably slowing down in resale value just due to the fact that places are starting to open up a little bit more. But who knows, with that situation, that's a little more fluid. We'll have to see how it goes, but it definitely does affect the kind of items that are selling on the second market. So let's talk about these items. Let's get into them. I've got several items here today. It's been a while that I've wanted to film this video, but I like to have the products in hand for you guys to show you guys that I did buy them. I do have them here, and this isn't just me talking about stuff. This is me actually being able to buy them even if they're sold out and telling you about how I sold them. So some of the stuff you already see today behind you is already sold. But anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is these Wall Color Pro cordless hair clippers, as you can see. So they come like this. I've got 3 of them. I copied these all off of Walmart.com on a restock. These have been selling out, as you guys may assume, over the quarantine period. But I finally got a haircut. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Now I don't gotta wear the hat, and now we're chilling. But people in California mainly are still on lockdown, and so they're probably still in the market for that. So I am seeing a lot of purchases from out west. Now these I'm moving for $70, $60, and I'm buying them for right around $29.61. So we're getting about a 50% margin. I already picked up a pair of hair clippers before this, a slightly different model, but those sold very quickly. They're moving on eBay as well, but locally I find it's still moving a little bit, although slowing down a lot, just because locally near me, places are starting to open up. Like, I got my haircut, so that just shows you there's still a market for certain things, even though places are opening up. I do think that if you can get your hands on them and you live in like California or somewhere on the West Coast where it's easy to ship to California, easier than me on the East Coast to ship to California, it might be worth picking them up and selling them on eBay. But pretty good margins there, and worst comes to worst, again, if it doesn't sell through, you can always just return it to your local Walmart or return it online. So the next thing I want to talk about here is Pokemon cards. So this is the Hidden Fates Pokemon tin. Now, I was a big Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh fan growing up, but I never really got into collecting cards. Like, I had cards like maybe like a lot of you, and I played cards sometimes, but I really was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh card player, and I never really collected cards. Now I'm sure all of you, including me, whether you play cards or don't know that much about Pokemon, know that Pokemon has a huge following and there's a huge market that comes along with it. I got this off a restock, and apparently this is a discontinued tin because it was from 2019 or something like that. I actually got 2 of them, and so one problem I have with selling cards and why I've never really gotten into it is that anytime I get unopened packs, I just want to open them. So I already opened one just to go through it for the fun of it. I believe this was 15, 20 bucks or so. I don't remember exactly. We're not going to have all the stats up because I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do with this, right? I don't really sell Pokemon cards. I've seen the price on eBay after fees and shipping and stuff. This isn't really worth my time to list. I do have talked to several people, and they've said this could be a great item to hold just because it's discontinued. And I do believe that there's a market there for Pokemon cards that if you hold, you'll definitely get more value, similarly to shoes. I just don't know if that's what I want to do. I could only see myself just one night as this is sitting in my room just opening it like the other pack. But I don't know exactly what I'm doing with this. This is a new market for me. I do need to do more research. So I'm showing you guys that not everything I'm buying is just selling like that. It's just a cash cow. Not everything I'm buying I know 100% about. I'm learning as well. So this is one of those things that summarizes it up great. Next up is this Logitech C270 webcam. I believe this cost me $30 or right under $30. I bought 3 of them. I only have 1 left. I've sold the other 2. As you guys know, a lot of people were working from home during quarantine, so webcams became a huge hot commodity. Except now, again, with places opening up a little bit, the market for these is starting to slow. So for example, the first one I sold of the 3, I sold for right around 50 bucks, giving me a 40% margin. However, like the second one I sold, I basically sold for what I paid after shipping, so like 30 bucks. So market is definitely slowing on this. I've had several people contact me for this last one, although As you guys know, if you've sold locally, people don't always follow through with actually planning a time to meet up and things like that. So we'll see how this last one goes. I could see this definitely going to the return to Best Buy. Use that to your advantage, the fact that you're kind of minimizing your risk or mitigating your risk because of the fact that you have the capabilities of free returns, which is a competitive service that a lot of these big retailers, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all offer, because all of the other retailers are as well. So that's one of your advantages as a consumer, especially when it comes to something like reselling on a secondary market for commodity items. All right, this is the last item for today's video, and one I'm most excited to share because it's been a great flip for me. I bought 5 of these puzzles at $35 and change each, and I'm selling them at an average price of about $60 each for a 41% margin. Great margin, great profit. Now let me tell you guys about these puzzles. So first off, as you can see, there's a Kaws puzzle, collaboration with NGV, and you can see here. Obviously this isn't a regular puzzle. Obviously there's something special to this. So still in seal, I have another one over here, but these two actually sold to the same person, and I actually did holding them for one day so I could record this video because I had to wait for the clippers to come in. Anyway, I actually got 5 of these and sold all of them already. And the package came in like 4 days ago. I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting 10 of these at the start, but you have to know that when I bought these was literally about 1.5, 2 months ago, because these came from NGV shop in Australia, and obviously with coronavirus and everything going on, shipping took a lot longer, and there's some mishap there, but the only reason why I kind of was okay with it is because of the fact that I got these for a discount on the shop. There happened to be a code posted in my Discord group right when these went live, and it was actually relatively easy to cop because I copped 5 of them, and people were saying don't buy them unless you can get them for under retail because resale value is probably going to tank a little bit as these get sent out, which was true. These were moving for about $20 more about a month ago, which is why I'm a little salty that they didn't come a little sooner. But profit is profit. I'm moving these for right around a 41% margin, which is great. And these moved super quick. Now, I wish I copped 10. This is a Kaws Stay Steady puzzle. Since I haven't said the exact name yet, you can look for it on StockX. It's there. A lot of people are selling on Grailed. So I've moved one on Grailed, but I've actually moved the majority on eBay, which is not what I expected to happen. These two actually ended up going to the same person. Something that I saw as an opportunity, and this is right when I got started about a couple months ago, and I wasn't really confident in that, so I didn't drop money to buy 10 of them when I probably should, like a lot of my peers that I only dropped to buy 5. But it's been a really great flip for me. I even thought about keeping one to do the puzzle and then do one of those things where you like kind of paint over the puzzle so it all sticks together and you can hang it up as wall art, which I thought would be super sick because I don't have any Kaws stuff. Kaws stuff is really expensive, but I thought this was really cool. It's got like the outline of like a Snoopy. But then when I came to think about it, would I rather have 60 bucks or another thing to clutter up my walls? I think I'd rather have 60 bucks. So we moved them anyway. I thought it would have been fun to do a puzzle, but I actually saw some videos of these puzzles, and because they're 1,000 pieces and they're all like colors and stuff, apparently they're really hard to do and they take hours. Anyway, this is one of those snipes again that was something I had no idea about. I don't really keep up with Kaws releases at all apart from shoes, and so that $35 and change per unit is including the shipping price and my discount, so 41% margin, I can't really complain. Alright guys, so that is it for this week's Easy Flips. Let me know what you think. Have you guys been selling hair clippers and webcams or Pokemon cards? Or maybe you also hit on the puzzles as well. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Also, if you could smash that thumbs up button, not only for this video so I can keep dishing out more content like this, but just throw me a thumbs up because your boy finally got a haircut. You guys know how much I have been struggling over the past couple weeks with that hat on all the time, man. So leave a like, it would be greatly appreciated. Again, this series is here to show you that you don't need a lot of capital to make some money on the secondary market, reselling things that don't necessarily have to be hype. Leave your comments below. I read all the comments, but thank you guys for watching, and just take it easy.